Sound didn't work, the mic did not record, so that was a bit terrible. You had to watch 2 of those recordings without the commentary. The terrible thing about it is, of course, not that you wouldn't have to listen to my whining, but the fact that sometimes I do talk just like this, and if you don't hear the recording, you just stare at the screen, you're like, what's up, why is he not playing? So what happens here, we're in another mission, I think it's 3rd or 4th part of the prologue. Very beautiful environment, by the way, and we got a new unit, a veteran space marine. Sorry, it isn't from the beginning. I don't know how to restart a mission once it started, so this happened. Unfortunate, but you didn't miss anything. We just got a new guy, and what we're doing in this mission is there is a generator, and we're trying to rescue a bunch of tech marines. So let's do exactly that, and I'm very eager to do 3 or 4 missions today, so let's see how that goes. Cool. Everybody's on Overwatch, or they were last turn. I think there might be some Tyranid units behind the box near the light, but let's take it slow and let's see. One step here and an Overwatch. This is truly a great game. I had so much fun playing so far, and we're just in tutorial. I'm really taking my time, really going slow, but I can't wait till we get to a part where we meet some of the really great huge enemies, and of course where we get some great weapons. We get to do some jetpack jumping, stuff like that. Let's end the turn. So the scary thing about this level is I hear the enemy. I know they're here, but so far I have not seen them. So maybe they're in all these side alleys, but I don't know. Oh, here. Now I see this guy. Alright, so let's proceed a little bit. Overwatch here as always. He's outside my range, so I'm taking it very slow, just very casual, and making sure my bottom is covered. By the way, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's dramatically exciting to see so many Warhammer games being released, and I think before the end of the year, maybe first half of next year, we're in for many great games. And there's been some Dawn of War 3 speculation earlier this week. How amazing would that be? Before that happens, let's deal with these guys. The one thing I didn't like about this game was the voice acting. It's not really very good in the cutscenes or whatever you call them. However, the overall sound work, the audio, especially on Heavy Boulder, amazing. By the way, last time we found out that plasma rifles do overheat, so let's take it very easy. Here we go. We got a Power X in last mission. We're testing it out. The stats are not as great as the Power Short, but the critical and that was awesome show from the Frost Wolf there. God, I know it's not Frost Wolf, probably. I always forget, I don't know why. So, Oh, hello. There you go, buddy. What are those? Stand ready, Space Marines. For the Emperor, right? So I think one thing I've enjoyed tremendously always is like to overwhelm yourself in the game world by combining different media. So when you play Warhammer games, it's great to read the Warhammer books, and I suggested Horus Heresy, really great series. But also there's a fan movie out there which got the blessing of Games Workshop. It's called Ultramarines, and you really owe it to yourself to see it if you love Space Marines and Warhammer 40k universe. You know, it's a fun movie. Well, let's see. Sorry, a bit runny nose. That's fast. Really fast turn, so I guess everybody's hidden and hiding, scripted to be hiding, and whoa, here we go. One other thing that's possible is they're gonna come out as soon as the conditions. Alright, there we go. Now where do I move to dispatch of this guy? I'll Overwatch. And same experience here. Seems a little bit better. Overwatch here. Plasma gun. Overwatch here. By the way, I watched some Let's Play today on YouTube from Warhammer 40k Regicide. For those of you who don't know, it's like a chess with Warhammer figures, Space Marines versus Orcs, some special rule sets. Very interesting game. Suggest you check it out. Cool, let's advance a little bit here. I think I've been too cautious in my playstyle, and whoa, that's dangerous. Excuse me, but this is my seat. I cannot. Alright. Excuse me, sit in my place. Wow. Sorted. I love the music, I love how tense it is. The gameplay is kind of slow, but it's in no way as slow as the Space Wolf movie. Sorry, not movie, Space Wolf app from HeroCraft. It's also available on App Store. Compared to this one, the benefit is that it's free to play, you don't have to pay anything. It's gorgeous graphics and everything, but I found it a tad too slow for my liking. Sometimes you get an interface where you have to traverse some distance, some terrain, and it really seems to be taking ages. So this is different here. If you haven't played the Warhammer Quest game that shares engine with this game, again, I suggest you do it. It is great fun and great atmosphere. See, that's exactly what I said.
Now hold this position.
As
Fight
soon as
off
I
the
get
enemy
there, they'll start
counterattack.
coming. Music has changed, and we're ready. Stay alert. Let's try. 10:30 p.m. here. So let's stay alert and turn. Our here they come again. Try the flamer. I really hope we're gonna see some flamer in the game. Because Omegons definitely do not like flamers. So let's just distribute different Overwatch directions for everybody on the team. We have the Assault Marine, or he's not really an Assault Marine, but this guy with a power axe, and he can be the last resort if they get really, really close. That needs to be covered. I mean, coming from the top. Boom, there you go. Awesome. I thought he was going to make it for a while. Well, that's what you get when you're messing with Space Marines. Just 5 of these guys, 1 squad, they can take out almost everybody. So we got a bit of a situation here, so I'm going to move this guy over here. No, that'd probably be too costly. So let's just deal with it. And reassign this guy to Overwatch so I have double. Great stuff, we're ready. Everybody on the Overwatch. Let's have some fun with the Tyranids. Back when Nintendo DS came out, I was really happy to see games like Phoenix Wright come out. It marked the return of adventure titles, particularly Phoenix Wright. It was a text-based adventure game. Really, really great story, characters, atmosphere, everything. And I'm really happy to see titles like Warhammer 40k Deathwatch, because it reminds me of when I used to play XCOM and Jagged Alliance and similar games, and these games were really, really great, cool, especially Jagged Alliance. I think it got a little bit, it was a little bit less popular than XCOM, but it had some great features, great system, amazing personalities. So, and of course, if you want to be reminded of you can be reminded. Even though the universe is different, but another great turn-based combat title. I don't know if I have to reset the Overwatch every turn. It'd be nice if it did that automatically, if there are leftover action points. Again, Hormagaun's coming from all sides. Really does remind me of Gene Stealer's Space Hulk. In our game you can get both on PC and the iPad. With that game I have no idea why they did what they did, so for those of you who don't know, Space Hulk used to be a DOS game, remake of board game. It was pretty good. I think there was Space Hulk 2 in 96, 95, something like that. And recently there was this release of this board game. However, and that's just a weird thing, it seems to have gotten really heavy criticism for the fact that it's very difficult. A lot of random numbers, a lot of dice throwing around, stuff like that. And people obviously did complain. That's one thing I don't understand. I mean, for me, a game, luck is part of game, of any game. Some people love theory crafting and, are all about meta, not me. I'm all about adventure. So anyway, I'm saying this because Space Hulk got criticized for being too faithful to the board game. So they made another game, which is literally the same game. The same everything, same graphics, same environments, same missions, as I believe. It just has what they call less RNG or whatever. I don't know, it feels a bit weird. I'm happy to see another Warhammer 40k game out there, but some things I'm finding hard to really understand. No. So one change here, because this guy seems to be blocked by the Devastator guy, so not really used there. Hey, and that's it. Tutorial over. And the experience. Cool guys, that's it. I'll be back for the intermission. See you shortly.